Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, guys? How many are you feeling like, you are accomplishing something? Like, feeling like, okay, I am finally feeling like I'm losing weight. Let me know. Welcome to 30 Days Weight Loss Challenge, guys. It's a Friday, it's day 5, and I have a lot of energy today. Somehow my lighting seems to be a little off today. But anyway, I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, I have a lot of energy today, okay? Normally, when you get to run about day 5, when you're trying anything at all, that is when it's either, starting to feel good or it's starting to feel like you cannot go. Has any one of you get to the stage where you feel like, oh, the eating half the amount is getting to be an obstacle? Well, for me, I am feeling good, eating right. And what is sticking here? Let's see what is sticking. Okay. Let's see. Guys, are you hearing me? I notice my chat is not moving. Let me make sure that it is going. So, ooh, was typo right there. Let me know if you guys are hearing. I am not seeing my chat. Okay. All right. All right. So yes, we're moving. I do have a little typo there. Yes, guys. So what have I been doing? Let me tell you how my day went yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up pretty early and I, finished editing a video. I set the video to post, and then I decided that I was going to go work on my treadmill. Now, I didn't actually give you guys an update to what is going on with my treadmill. Some of you might know I bought this treadmill during COVID. Well, it's still on. COVID is still on, but I bought this treadmill in Heights in New York City with COVID, and little did I know that at that time they were just delivering to doorstep, not coming in the home because of everything that was going on. So I had, I was trying to return it, to be honest, but for some reason that didn't get done. And I had it there for a couple months. And then I was like, with this big old box that they sent, what could really be so difficult, to put it up? So I decided I'm going to try to put it up for myself with company, of course. So my little workout here is in my basement, guys, and there's a step to go down. So we pulled this big box apart, and we were actually trying to get the treadmill down the stairs. And I was trying to show you what happened to my leg. But anyway, I can't roll up this pants that I'm wearing. But anyway, we finally got it down after a few bruises and stuff like that. And I tried to put the treadmill up, and but somehow when we set it up, we're getting error, blah, blah, blah. But it took me all day yesterday, okay? And I'm not even joking. Just being persistent in trying to get the treadmill to work. Started fixing up the treadmill around about 2 p.m. And when I was coming up the stairs last night, it was minutes after 10. However, with determination, we got the treadmill up and running, and I worked out for probably about 5-10 minutes on the treadmill, just trying to feel it out. Okay. Now, this is not my first treadmill because I do have another treadmill, which I'd like a lot. But when I went on the I wasn't working out for a while, So I went on the treadmill, and the treadmill was just like, going back and forth, like, and I'm scared of a treadmill, to be honest. Even though I own a treadmill for the past 10 years, I always have a treadmill. I used to use it religiously, guys. As I was telling you guys, I was addicted to working out, and, I just kind of fall off a track, and the treadmill just started acting up. And I didn't want to go on the treadmill and, have any kind of a slipping or anything. So I ordered this other treadmill. The honest truth is my older treadmill is a much more expensive, a more fancy treadmill. But, I just want to go on the treadmill and run, since I'm going to be exercising, using weight and other stuff. So I bought a cheaper treadmill. Now, is this new treadmill good? I don't know. Okay. I really don't know. All the programs are going on, all of that, but I did have a glitch setting it up, but now it's up and running. So I'm actually dressed underneath this to go do a little thing, try it out a little later. So that's how I spent my day yesterday. Now, how was the eating yesterday? Well, that should explain something to you. If I went down at 2 p.m. and I didn't, get upstairs back until about minutes to after 10, round about minutes to 11, it would mean that during that time I wasn't eating. Okay. So that was like a breakfast. Only breakfast was good though. For breakfast, I had just eggs, and that was a omelet. And on the inside, I have broccoli and sweet peppers and stuff like that. So that was like, that was good. So that, and healthy, and actually kept me full all day. And when I came up last night, I wasn't feeling like I should really eat anything. However, did I eat anything last night? Oh, yeah. When I came up, I wasn't feeling all that hungry, but then yes, I just remember I ate round about, to be honest, to exact amount, round about a half a cup of what they call that thing, couscous, and I had some vegan leftover meat. I had that with some more broccoli. So no, broccoli and zucchini. So I actually have a pretty healthy breakfast and a really nice, decent dinner. What did I do wrong, guys? If you're watching and you know the rules for the weight loss challenge for the 30 days, comment, guys, and let me know where I went wrong yesterday. If you're watching, you know the rules for the 30 days weight loss challenge. After this story, tell me where I went wrong yesterday. Let me see who is really following and who really know what you need to do for this week. We're at day 5, okay? On Tuesday, we're going to add other things to the weight loss challenge. So I messed up last night, and I'm telling you, even though my dinner was right on point in terms of the amount that I ate, but I did something wrong. And what is that? Do you guys know? All right, so 2 people so far. You had no lunch and you ate after 10. Yep. So that's where I went wrong. I ate after 7. After 7, that was a no-no. So I should not have been eating after 7, in spite of the fact that it was a healthy dinner, okay? And the reason why we try not to eat after 7, because we want all of that food to digest and all of that before we go to sleep. And anything after 7 really is no good for this weight loss challenge. So I am not going to hide and tell you guys. Another thing that I did also, that night of the riot, guys, which was that same night that we had the show. When we had the show and I was hurrying to get off the show, and, some of you might watch. I'm wondering if you did, Lucy. You know that they came back, to do the counting, and that went up until 3:38 a.m. in the morning. Your girl was up watching that all night, okay? So the honest truth is, roundabout in the 10 bells, somebody have about 3 cookies, okay? Somebody had about 3 cookies, and that I had about 3 cookies, okay? Guys, I was up all night. Cut me some slack. However, guys, today I'm doing very, very well. I'm making up for the glitches. Now, I'm telling you guys all this because I am doing the challenge and I want to lose weight really, really bad, okay? I really want to lose weight. But I have all this determination, but little life situation tend to get in the way. The honest truth is I am not overeating. The honest truth is I'm right and par with eating round about the half of amount I'm supposed to eat, if not less. But I'm slipping up in other areas, like eating 3 to 4 cookies. I put it to 4 now, okay? After 7. And also another thing that didn't happen. If you are watching And you know the rules. The night that I stayed up and I watched until 3:48. That was the time it was over. Where else I messed up? What was I doing that I wasn't supposed to be doing? And that night when I stayed up, I ate cookies and I went to bed round about 4 because the counting finished at 3:48 because I look at the clock and I was like, whoa, 3:48 a.m. in the morning. What else did I do? What did I do wrong there? I'm sorry, late. If you know what I did wrong, guys, comment. I don't even buy cookie, LOL, because I know I will snack on them all day long. And you know, the honest truth is that is true. And I'm really not a cookie eater, to be honest. I don't really mess with cookies much, but I bought a box of fancy cookies that was for Christmas just to put on the table. And there I was. It didn't went on the table Christmas, so we end up opening it up, watching. Okay, so that's something I did wrong. And what else? You should be in bed early. Thank you so much for that. You're supposed to sleep. Yeah, that night, and I still was up around about 6, so I didn't get enough sleep. So anyway, last night, how the sleep went for me, I came up after 10 and I ate. Remember, I ate dinner pretty late. So last night, I think I went to bed about minutes after 12, I think. Around about minutes after 12, which is kind of early for me, yes. And I woke up this morning, when I look at the clock this morning, it was 6:35. Sleeping a little late, which is kind of a good 6:35. So how many hours I slept? I'm going to count it as, let's say 12:30, round about 1, anyway, around about 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. That's about six hours. So I, as the leader of the group, I have been sleeping, but not with, overeating per se. Okay, not with overeating. So guess what, guys? I am nipping all of that in the butt, and I am gonna, that is the reason why I tell you this week we are preparing ourselves. And I'm not saying that because I've been slipping up. Yes, I still can lose my weight and will lose my 10 pounds by the end of the month. But the things that I'm telling you guys to do, I'm showing you that even if you're not, you're slipping, do not give up. Just continue to take care of what you're supposed to take care of. Just continue to do what you need to do, because this week is just the foundation for your weight loss, which you're easing yourself into eating right. Now today, how did my eating goes today? Now some of you gonna come at me for the way I ate today, okay? Honest truth is I had one meal today, okay? One meal today. Right now, I feel totally satisfied. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I ate today. Now, today was a day where a lot of things was happening. And I woke up. I still have some of my tea here, right beside my desk, right here. Now, I actually have a small teapot. And I made about 2 cups of this tea, okay? I'm trying to make sure I have some hot beverage early. So I made about 2 cups of these, and I have a little, teapot eater right there. So I had a cup first, no sugar, no sugar. Your girl is cutting the sugar, making up for those 3 cookies. So I had a cup of this first, and this was the second cup that I poured. And for some reason, I got distracted and I didn't finish it. So I had a cup of tea, and round about, which is about, let's see, when I looked at the time, it was about 3 p.m. Yes, guys, that is bad. That is really, really late. About 3 p.m. or so, going on, edging on to 4, I had something to eat. What did I had? I had, and some of you are going to be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I had hot chocolate, okay? I had a cup of hot chocolate and no added sugar. That's a plus. No added sugar. And I had some crackers. I have some vegetable crackers, and I put some bruschetta, like I have 3 different kinds of bruschetta, which are all vegetable based, that is. And I kind of mix it, and I kind of, you know, mix it up a little bit, all the three. Like I have the artichoke and the peppers, and I mix them up, and I put them on top of the crackers. And I had a couple crackers well with my cup of hot chocolate, and I'm full, and I'm drinking my water. Am I going to eat tonight? No, because I'm full. Now you're going to be like, that is not healthy. That is not healthy, because what happened to the protein? I know I'm going to get that. What happened to the protein? Anyway, what happened to the protein is that I put a little scoop of protein powder in my hot chocolate. Okay, so that's, but you know, it's maybe not enough. I'm full, and I'm listening to my body. If I'm full, I'm full. I don't want anything. Is that balance? I do get, you know, nutrients from, and I do take my multivitamins, guys. I did get the nutrients from the bachata. Some of you, if you don't know what bachata is, it's, you know, like, how do, maybe Lucy could explain bachata for me. It's like a paste, or like, let's say you blend artichoke and you throw oils and seasoning on it and you bottle it, or you blend a wide variety of peppers or so with some oil on it with seasoning and you bottle it, or you blend like some olives. And yeah, so that's what the bachata is. So that's what I ate today. Now guys, I am slowly but surely getting back into eating healthy. Now my crackers, there are vegetable crackers, of course, but yes, they are high in carbohydrate nevertheless. But that's what I hate today. Now, am I going to continue doing that? No, I am slowly trying. Now, my schedule, guys, does not allow me to, you know, all the time making dinner and breakfast and all of that kind of stuff, to be honest. But at the same time, I know there's meal prep and stuff like that, which I'm gradually. Remember, if you're on the weight loss challenge, we decided that we are trying to develop a lifestyle of eating healthy and taking care of us. A lifestyle, not a diet, okay? Not a diet, but the honest truth is, once you decide that you're going to try to lose weight, right away your motion and everything that you're putting into it start to feel like you're on a diet. I'm going to go to the comment and tell me, guys, I just spilled my guts being honest with all of you who are on the challenge to tell you exactly how I personally is doing on the challenge. Now, this is your time to be honest and let me know what is going on with you. And I'm going to read some of you guys' comments right now. And if you're new, if you're just joining, we're doing a 30 days weight loss challenge. We're trying to lose 10 pounds. 10 pounds in 30 days. That is going to put us at about 2.5 pounds per, you know, almost 3 pounds, somewhere close to that per week, which is a healthy way to lose weight. Now, we're not trying to take additives and all these kind of things. We're trying to do it the natural way by working out, drinking a lot of water, trying to get our sleep on, eating half of the amount that we normally eat for this week. And we are also trying to, what did I miss? Go to bed early. Okay, so we're drinking water, we are working out, we're eating half, going to bed early, meaning 7 to 8 hours is sleep. And there's something else that not eating after 7 p.m. So that's what we're doing for this week. We're at day 5, and every week we're weighing ourselves, wearing the same clothes so that we could see at the end of the 30 days the difference in how we look. 10 pounds is the goal, guys. It's not too late to join. You can still join because it's a 30 days challenge and we're just at day 5, okay? All right, let's take some comments and then we're gonna move on. Golden Child, I don't even buy, okay, I read that. Cara, good evening, ladies. Sorry I'm late. Hope everyone is doing well. Better late than never. You didn't get enough sleep. Yes, those were the questions. My son asked me for a pie, either than apple pie. Bought him a cherry pie. Guess who got stuck to eat it the last couple of days? I know what that is. Put the pie down. I'm not giving up. I may have slipped a little with the cherry pies and pie, and that is what I am saying. We need to be honest with ourselves. And once we fall off track, we go right back, okay, right back. The honest truth is you might eat a slice of cherry pie. It might not throw you off depending on how you eat in the day, but we just want to follow the rules because the rules are what is going to help us to get over the hurdle. All right, Lucy, I am vice versa. I am forcing myself to eat breakfast, lunch. Oh, I want to pop, but I make sure I'm making wise choices. I just finished plain yogurt, 100% pure honey and granola. See what I mean? And you're trying to do it in small portion, but we're not giving up. And that's why we're having the chat where we can express ourselves and how we are eating. Susie, yes, next week is a new week and it's not easy as it's only just come into New Year, so people are still having extra food. Yes, that is actually a very, very, very good comment. People still have extra food from the holidays. And if you are like me, you're not going to throw your food out. You're just, will have to try to eat less of it. And I know some things is going to get spoiled, especially if you don't have a lot of people around to help to eat certain things. I freeze a lot of stuff, guys, because most of the times I cannot eat. Like even, the other day I'm throwing out a pack of salad leaves, which I really don't like to do. But, with time and everything sometimes. And yes, you do have a lot of leftover from the holidays, okay? So we have Larbette, not about to be a weight loss participant as I've been trying to regain some of I lost last year, but I'm happy for those who are here for the reduction process. Keep up the accomplishment, and that's it. We all need the support. The food journal, yes, I am making a food journal, guys, so make sure that you guys are doing the same, that you can backtrack and see where you go wrong. And we have Cara, Chichi, no one more chocolate for you and no more pie for you for me. Yes, I am cutting it, I am cutting it, I am cutting it. And see, I have my water, and if I feel like something like that, I should go ahead and have my tea. Somebody was talking about my teacup. Now these are glass blown, and they're designed to keep your beverage, your hot beverage, hot longer, and it really, really works. Like if you pour your tea in this and you'll cover it with a foil paper or a little thing, it keeps it really, really hot for long, and it don't really burn your mouth when you try to drink from it. All right, so we are Aminia. I fell off the wagon on Wednesday. What? Wednesday? Had a small bag of M&Ms. I have to watch the stretch trigger, and that's really another thing, guys. I do get those. I do get those. Okay, and you hate a bag of M&M. The honest truth is, years ago when I was all looking thin and nice and watching my weight, M&M, the one with the almond, used to be my go-to cheat snack. It used to be my go-to cheat snack. Like, I want to feel good and eat something. I used to eat that. And I used to try to eat, I bought the small bag, just the one pack, and I used to try to eat half of it. So I do understand. Now, guys, please note that in spite of the fact that you're eating half of what you normally eat, it's okay to pop if you're disciplined. It's okay to pop a one cookie in your mouth, but you cannot eat the whole bag. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay gradually, because if you just cut turkey, all of those little extra things that you normally eat, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna fall off. You're gonna feel deprived. The goal for this challenge is for you not to feel deprived. Whatever you're eating, you're gonna get to a stage where you enjoy what you're eating. And I can clearly testify to that because I have done this before. And I know I've gotten to the stage where a lot of things didn't faze me. And what I was eating and cooking up all those nice vegetables and stuff like that, I was enjoying it, like really, really, really enjoying, eating the greens and all of those things. So you will get to the stage. And guys, I want you guys to experiment with spices, okay? And when you're looking for spices, do not look for anything with salt. Go what I call for leafy spices. Like you can buy like that Italian seasoning, where it's all like oregano, oregano, basil, rosemary, and those kind of leaves all blend, or basil and tarragon and mint and these kind of things. Go for those. When you learn to cook with these spices, and kind of weed out the ones that are heavily salt, like some chicken seasoning have like a lot of salt. If you turn it over, and some of you might not know this, and the first ingredient is salt, it means that you're basically putting salt in your food. So go for the Italian mix, the basil, the parsley, the cilantro. Go for those, whether it's dry or whether it's fresh, and then you can add your salt. In that way, you know exactly the amount of salt you're using. Turn over those bottles. What they're telling you that is in there is garlic and spice. Fresh garlic, use fresh garlic instead of like garlic powder. I really don't use garlic powder, to be honest. I prefer to use fresh garlic. So go for the fresh spice and herbs, and it's going to give your food a burst of flavor. If you start to use fresh herbs, and whether it's dry, but you know what I mean, fresh garlic, fresh onions and stuff in your food, guarantee that all of those bottle seasoning that you have that is high in salt, you're going to start to put them away, because you're going to like the taste of the fresh herbs better than the bottle seasoning. Okay, Thomas, I'm fasting from Monday. It ends on Sunday, so I might lose some inches. Next week, you're going to tell us about this fasting, okay? Next week, you're going to tell us, because I really want to know, fasting from Monday, that's and Sunday, do you break, or is it, anyway, you're going to tell us, because we're kind of interested in it. But right now for this week, we're not adding any fasting or anything. But definitely, I want you on next week to tell us, how you're doing that. Okay, so let's see. Rosemary, I find when I eat breakfast, I get hungry spasms during the day. When you have breakfast, okay, always remember, to each his own. You got to do what works for you. If you feel like, and guys, don't come at me for telling somebody that they're not to eat breakfast, because I know the rules, and the rules is you eat small portion every 2 hours or so. We all know the rules, guys, but do we really follow the rules? Because if we were following the rules, a lot of us wouldn't get, like, especially me, wouldn't gain all this weight. So we know the rules, but most time we don't do the rules. You're saying if you eat breakfast, you get hungry spam. Now for me, and I'm being honest with you guys, I was never ever a breakfast person. I was never ever a breakfast person because I cannot eat too early, and if I eat like way too early, certain things I eat, I really would vomit, as old as I am right now, and this has been happening forever. So I kind of had cut the breakfast, but sometimes with relationships and stuff like that, you find that you can't just be selfish, so you eat breakfast. But I was never ever like a breakfast person, and that actually works for me. My first meal used to be like around about 1 to 2, somewhere there. So I do understand what you're saying. Like if you're not a breakfast person, and even when you eat the breakfast, you find you get hungrier, tweak your eating habit to suit yourself, but just make sure whatever you're doing is healthy for you. Okay, whatever you're doing, just make sure that it's healthy for you. Not everyone system is going to be like, oh, breakfast, some people, everyone is make up differently, so nothing is wrong with that. If you find that when you eat breakfast you get hungry really really fast, and you feel like it's best to skip it, now guys, don't come at me. It's not bad advice I'm giving. Yes, as I explained, that we all know the rules, that we should always eat breakfast or whatever, but have a cup of tea or something, like I am now trying to do, to have a cup of tea at least, because I am forced to have a cup of tea, to be honest, because I never normally 1, 2 o'clock, that's when I'm reaching for something. But the other day your girl was so gassy and all of that I got to do the tea. What am I having for tea? That's another good question. This tea here that I made this morning, this is ginger, this is garlic, and this is a little bit of a turmeric. Okay, this is ginger, this is garlic, and a little bit of the turmeric. That's the tea I made this morning. The tea that I made yesterday, and you guys gonna see it on videos because I'm filming. The tea I made yesterday was just straight up turmeric. So I'm trying to, flush toxin and speed up metabolism and all of that, was still getting some hot beverage down. Okay. All right. So let's take some more comments. I need to hear from you guys. Golden child, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And see what I mean? For some people, that's their go-to, getting up and getting breakfast. Okay. And another Makeup Forever, thank you, ladies. Comment guy, I need to hear how you guys doing. Taryn, I love that kind of tea. I actually drink tea every day. So someone is drinking tea. Aminia, I have a friend that cannot have breakfast or else she will overeat during the entire day. She starts eating at midday. So this is exactly what I am saying. Everyone's system is different. So you just go learn your body, learn what works for you, because what worked for me might not work for you, or work for, let's say, Lucy or Golden Child or Makeup Forever or Amina or Taryn. You understand what I'm saying? But make sure what you're doing, you stay in tune with yourself. And that is why portion size, guys, is vital. Portion size is vital, because just by eating half of the amount you normally eat, whatever time you eat, still will give you amazing result. Okay, let me hear from you guys. Lucy, Himalayan salt helps to boost digestion. Ensure that food you're eating is broken down quickly and efficiently in the digestive tract. And that is what I personally use, to be honest. Before, I used to use only sea salt, and then I get on to using the pink salt. And now I was, watching a video the other day, and this one I didn't know about, to be honest. I didn't even know that they have the black salt to it. And I was reading, and they're saying that if you use the black salt, like if you're vegan, on the tofu, it tastes just like eggs. So now I actually ordered a bottle of the black salt. Don't count me, with the black salt. I know nothing much about it. I just start using it. But the Himalayan salt, I've been using that now for probably about 3 to 4 years, and that's what I use. Most of you guys just gonna see it in the grocery as like pink salt or whatever. And I know a lot of you might not have access to that salt, but sea salt is also good, because sea salt is what I use like forever. And some of you might be like, what's the difference between the sea salt and the regular salt? The sea salt is from the sea, and the regular salt is from the earth. If that's the best way to explain it. Okay, and another thing that I like is the coarser salt, where you could get the chunks of the salt, and then when you're ready to use it, you grind it. Okay, even with my pink salt, I bought the coarser one, so I could actually grind it when I'm ready to use it. Rosie, green tea, grated ginger, grated garlic, lemon, and apple cider vinegar with mother, at least 2 cups a day. So that's a weight loss tea recipe right there, because I know this recipe, Rosie. This is a weight loss. It's green tea, ginger, garlic, lemon, and apple cider vinegar. The apple cider vinegar is what is going to help, to speed up the metabolism and all of that. Okay, so read and do your thing, because like with me, drinking this mix is also helping to flush the toxin. Makeup, before eating breakfast, I drink a cup of warm tea, lemon, and ginger, and see it come back again. The apple cider vinegar. Okay, guys, the apple cider vinegar. Some of you might like the taste, some of you might not. Some of you might drink it, even though you don't like the taste, like I'll drink it, but I don't like the taste. Okay, but once it's gonna help, definitely, and always, and that's why, guys, with the hot beverage, for some people, it's all cold beverage, regardless. If you drinking cold lemon water and it doesn't affect you anything at all, and you like it like that, continue drinking. But if you cannot drink anything cold, go ahead and have a couple sips of hot beverage, unsweetened beverage, preferably some of these beverage that we're talking about, with like the lemon and the ginger and the apple cider vinegar and the green tea. Green tea is also good. If you have to have a tea at night without the sugar after 7, you can try the green tea. However, you got to be mindful of the caffeine because you need to sleep, and some is loaded with caffeine. TC Cap, hi everyone, sorry I'm late. No, better late than never. So that is, I need to hear from you guys. Kate Thomas, I can't do ACV, it hurt my stomach. See, somebody can do it, but you don't need a lot. A little teaspoon will help, a little at a time, not a lot. Okay, Margaret, I love green tea. That tea take me a long time to finish my cup because I'm always running around the house or work and it get cold on me. So I will look for the cup. Oh, you love your tea. Oh, my cup, right? All right, I'm gonna put a link where you could get this cup. If I remember though, if I remember. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in my Amazon storefront. So if you click on the link and go to my Amazon storefront, you're going to see the link to these cups. They are amazing in terms of if you have to like work on your decks, as you say, running around, and you want to keep your tea hot for longer. Another thing that I have in, where's my little thing? I have it right here. Another thing that I use, however, guys, this is really, really old, like really, really old. This is like a tea warmer, and you just, but they have some nicer, fancy ones now. Mine is, you see, it light up right there. This is old. Don't ask me where I get it. They have some new ones. This is more than 10 years old, to be honest. So this is old. And you just like, when you could put your teacup on it like that. No, guys, we're not, advertising things. We just, yeah. Or you could just put your little teapot on it with your tea, and it keep your tea warm all day long in your office. Okay. So anyway, I need to hear from you guys how you're doing with the challenge. If you're just joining, we're doing a 30 days weight loss challenge. The reason for coming on the live, we're just discussing and encouraging each other. We're at day 5, and what we're doing for the first week of the challenge, we are cutting everything that we normally eat in half. We're not on a diet, guys. We're not on a diet. We're cutting everything we normally eat in half. Whoever you are, whatever you normally eat, only eat a half. We are also trying to drink at least 32 ounces of water, not a gallon, not 64 ounces, at least 34. If you can drink more, go ahead, okay? But right now, we're aiming for 34. Another thing that we are doing, we're not eating after 7. We're trying to get at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes of working out done. Whether we're just going to walk around, whether we're going to push some vacuum, whether we are going to climb some stairs, whatever it is, at least 25 to 30 minutes a day of working out. And we're also trying to sleep 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And that's all we're doing for the very first week. We're trying to develop a lifestyle, okay? A lifestyle of being healthy, okay? So we're discussing what some people are eating, some of the things that we can eat to make this better. So if you want to be a part of the challenge, that is what you need to do for the week. For this week, we have a couple of days to go, 2 more days. Today's what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And Tuesday, we're going to weigh. So we weigh at the beginning of the challenge, which was this Tuesday. And next Tuesday, we're going to weigh. What is the goal weight for weight loss for the first week? We're looking to lose between 2 to 3 pounds for the first week. Between 2 to 3 pounds for the first week. Is that doable? Yes, it is. Some of you, if you have already cut your food in half for the week already, you probably already lose 2 pounds. Okay, so that's what we're doing. The trick is, after we lose the 2 pounds this week, 2 to 3 pounds, is to keep it off and take off 2 more pounds. Okay, so for this week, this is all we're doing. So if you want to be a part, just comment yes if you're new, so we could get your name, on our little roster thing that we have, written down, which we're going to fill in with your goal weight. So when we come back next week, Tuesday, we're going to ask the weight, and you're going to send it in an email and all that good stuff. Okay, so it's not too late. 10 pounds for 30 days. That is doable. However, it is a challenge. Okay, if everyone could just lose 10 pounds in 30 days, in spite of the fact that all you need to lose is about 2.5 to 3 pounds per week, then most of us wouldn't have an issue. The issue is to take it off and keep taking off, okay? So 10-pound healthy amount of weight to lose in 30 days. So if you want to be a part of this, track to a healthier you, with doing what is right and not, overdoing things, then comment the word yes. And, just come back. We're here every other night discussing and grouping. And then every Tuesday, it's going to be the big day where we're weighing ourselves and we're going to reveal our weight loss. We're also going to be doing, pictures. Next week, we're going to be doing some working out. And the reason I was telling you about the treadmill, which I'm setting up, everything is set up. That was one more thing to do. But we're going to have some live working out together. It doesn't matter your size. And some of you sending me pictures and hiding your face. I show you my body, guys. So stop hiding your face when you send the pictures, right? I'm not embarrassed of the way I look. I show it to you. I show you my big belly the other day and all of that. So send the face full picture so that when I come and show you guys the before and after, you can be a part. This live show starts at 7:30 every other day. A few of the live shows we're going to be working out. So even if you're not, when you come on, we're going to be at a different location and I'm going to be working out. You're going to be commenting and trying to get something done also. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Lurbet, I'm often guilty of going to bed after midnight. Need to change that. And a lot of us are, especially when you're at a certain age. Lisa, for me, the magic word is nap. And a lot of people reap a lot of benefits from napping. I'm not a napper, to be honest. I don't know how to nap. I can't nap. And I don't know if this is because of the way I was raised, where if you have something to do, and I'm not questioning the way I was raised, but I was raised where if you have something to do, you do it first. And when you finish doing what you have to do, then all the rest of the time is yours. All the rest. And this is how I, program my life, which I'm not saying that it's good, because when you get to a certain stage in life, certain things don't work anymore. But it's so embedded in me that, let's say I'm working on something and it's not finished, I cannot go just put it away and go nap to ease my mind. Because then when I'm laying there, my mind is still on, oh, you didn't finish. If I finish and then I go try to sleep, I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to nap. Okay? I'm going to sleep and I'm not going to nap. True story. True story. I never ever normally sleep in the daytime. For years and years and years and years and years and years, I can't sleep in the daytime. However, if you see me wanting to sleep in the day, it means that I'm sick. For years and years and years. However, I have a special person in my life, as most of you might do too. And that person actually helped me a lot to try to sleep, to be honest, to try to sleep, even in the daytime. It's an hassle. It's an hassle. If, there's nothing to do, just try to sleep, or try to take a nap. And I'm getting better at it, to be honest. I'm getting better at it, but it's really not me. And another thing that I used to say was oh, you're sleeping in the day, you're sleeping out your time on earth. I used to have those kind of mentality. But I do know that a little nap can really help, and napping helps a lot of people. If you're doing something and they're frustrated and you're not getting it done, sometimes it's nice to just step back, take a nap, if you can, that is, and then you go back to it. All right, so Cara, 10 to 15 minutes nap at noon is okay, but anything longer can mess up your sleep. And 10 to 15 minutes, I'm still not sleeping or napping. We're working on consistency for 2021, definitely. And comments, guy, I need to hear how your weight loss, routine is going. K Andrews, sleep don't like me at all. It's a problem for me. So see what I mean? Someone is having sleeping issues also. However, if you're doing this challenge, If you're doing the challenge and you're really following the challenge, it's going to help you to sleep. I'm almost going to guarantee you that. If you're doing the challenge and you're following the challenge, keep following, because things is going to come up which is actually going to help you to sleep. Another way that you could sleep also is doing your workout before bed. For some people, it's really hype them up. For some people, it just make them a little tired so that they could sleep. Okay? All right, Rosie, I can't take nap either, but my husband can. I read sure not sleep more than 30 minutes nap. See what I mean? It's true. For some people, the napping is a problem, while some people could nap just like that. Do you know that in some countries they allow their workers to take, minutes nap at a time? I know that can't happen in America, right? Like, sorry, God. Yeah. I'm getting back to the stage just by trying to drink my water, where water is starting to taste sweet again. And I know some of you might understand what I'm saying, that when water is sweet, I was at the stage before where when I drink water, it's so satisfying. It's like it's sweet, just want that water. It just tastes good. And that is where I find that the couple of days with me just being strict and drinking my water, the water is getting back to the stage where it feels sweet, where I actually look forward to drinking the water. You'll get there, guys. Just keep drinking your water. And Rosie, yes, Spain, and I think they're practicing that in somewhere in Japan or something like that too. And in France, I think they're trying to implement that in some places. Now, Amina, some days I nap during my lunch break, about 45 minutes, and it gives me a boost that allow me to tackle work in the afternoon. See? Some people are really not napping. Trini, sleep is my main problem, and not eating, especially on time. So sleeping is the problem, meaning that you are not sleeping, or meaning that you're sleeping too much. Okay, I figure that you're sleeping less. Kiwi, yes, they say a 15 minutes power nap is great even in the day, if you are able. Yes, they're saying so. I really think that if you really can nap, you should nap. Okay, I can nap, I sleep. That's the honest truth. My napping is gonna turn into sleep. Okay, my napping is gonna turn into sleep. And when I sleep, then I'm gonna sleep. And then when I wake up, I'm gonna be miserable because I didn't get things done. Okay, but little by little, I'm trying to work myself into, trying to rest when it's time to rest, or take a break. Can you imagine, guys? I know this is off topic, but can you imagine, like for me growing up as a child, I'm in the house talking about I am napping and I have, let's say, laundry to do? That would never sit well with my parents. But anyway, guys, when you're children, then it's a little different. All right, so Lurbert, water throughout the day, first 20 to 30 minutes before breakfast, taking photo of most meal. This morning was an egg sunny side up with a small fried green plantain and a slice of brown bread. That's actually a very good healthy breakfast. Rich Charles, first, you're great. I follow you faithfully for my face and mask ID. I'm 54 and trying to stay forever young as best as I can. Now I would like to do the 30 days weight loss challenge with you, and you are so welcome. It's not, we do a lot of facial and stuff like that, but we also need, to get the body looking good. The 30 days weight loss challenge, we are actually trying to, develop a lifestyle. So we're not like coming on here telling you, don't eat no rice, don't eat no flour. No, this week, we're doing it week by week. We're taking it a week at a time. So this is the first week, okay? And what we're trying to do this week, we're not telling you to change what you normally cook or anything like that. You're just going to eat less, half of what you normally eat. If you normally eat 6 eggs in the morning, eat 3, okay? If you normally eat 2 cups of rice, we're asking you to eat 1. That's all we're doing. And along with that, we're asking you, oh, I totally forget, guys, the drinking. When you come on to the drinking, we're asking you to just drink half. If you normally drink a box of cranberry juice, drink half. If you normally drink 2 cans of Coke, drink 1. That's all we're asking you to do this week. And we're asking you to drink at least 2 bottles of water, 32 ounces. Whether you have bottle or no bottle, 32 ounces at least of water. And we're trying to ask you to work out. Walk up the stairs, run around the block, walk around your house at least for 25 minutes to 30 minutes for this week. That's all you're doing this week, and try to sleep 7 to 8 hours. That is all. The reason why we're doing this, we're trying to gradually build on this. We are working for you not to feel deprived. Like, you guys know that within 3 days of starting most diet, people start to crash. Most diet, when you start within 3 days, because guess what normally happens? People normally start to get hungry. So if we start out, let's say you're the type of person that have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your diet, your challenge, you're still going to have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The only thing is that you're going to eat less. The trick is you eat after your breakfast. Guess what? You have something to look forward to because you know you're going to get lunch. It's not like, oh, if for lunch you can get a shake or some tea or whatever, and then you get jittery and all of that. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to slowly work you into losing weight. How do I know this can work? Because I've been there before, okay? I've been there and I've been lose the weight and I've kept it off for years, like over a decade, okay? I gained all this weight in the past 3 to 4 years because I totally stopped doing all the necessary things that I normally do, and then my system is slow, and then I also eat whatever I feel like eating, and I didn't work out. Okay, so that's the reason why all the weight come back. So I am living proof, and I can, really and truly help you guys to, get into the groove and custom things to suit yourself. Know your body, though. That's what I'm asking you guys. Know your body. Know your body. Know how your body operates and work around it, okay? For you, it's different. For me, I don't eat early. For you, you need to eat early. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you cut whatever you normally eat in half for this week, and coming into next week, it's going to get better. We are even going to have days that you can eat whatever you want to eat. That I did before. It works. So it's not a weight loss challenge that should have you feeling, at the end of a week or 2 that you just can't make it. We're going slowly. 2 to 3 pounds per week is really healthy, guys. Like, that's as healthy as it gets. 2 to 3 pounds a week, okay? And it's very, very doable. Some of you are going to lose more if you follow the rules for the first week. Some of you are going to lose more. Some of you might lose 1.5 pounds. Some of you might lose 2 pounds. But once you lose something this week, if you do what you're supposed to do, you should lose something, okay? All right, let's take some questions, and then we're going to move on. Jill is cutting back and coffee. Oh, I almost forget to mention, adding water to Coke, even by half, I did not miss anything. Perfect. Added, and I'm doing the same too. Well, the honest truth is, I don't normally really drink like a lot of juice and all those things. And all of that was because of when I used to watch my weight before, I had cut those, and those didn't really come back. I'm not really like a juice. Sometimes I really feel for orange juice though. When I like buy a carton of orange juice, then for that week I will just finish it, and then I don't want orange juice again. But drink up your water, okay? Drink up the water, cut the sweet drink. If you normally put 2 spoons of sugar in your tea, put 1, okay? If you normally put 2 spoons, put 1. Before this challenge is over, you're going to find that you'll be able to drink your tea without sugar. I used to drink my tea without sugar, and then I start back putting sugar, and now I find that this is one part of the challenge that I find come like easy for me, was to just cut the sugar from my tea totally. So, but as I said, that was because this is what I used to do for years and years and years and years. For you guys, some of you guys, this is going to be new. and that is why there is no force. 2 sugar, cut it to 1. Gradually, we'll cut that again in half. Okay. All right. So Reese, a way of life, definitely. Susie, Jill, I love my coffee. It's my go-to. Okay, you can still drink your coffee. Still drink your coffee, and if you put cream in your coffee, that's fine. You're still just cutting back on the sugar. And some people will drink their coffee with just cream and it's just fine. Some of you are going to find that you reach that stage where you just use the cream and it's just okay. All right, but as I said, gradually, drink your coffee still. You normally drink your coffee, drink your coffee. What you're cutting from the coffee is the sugar. And if you like your coffee fancy, I like a fancy coffee, to be honest, okay? I used to be like this cup. I drink tea, guys, but I'm a coffee person too. Like, but I can switch it up, you know? Years ago, I was addicted to coffee. Like, I gotta get it. And then I just go cold turkey. And then I just go to tea. So now I switch it around from tea to coffee. And welcome Maurice Charles to membership. Tea to coffee. And my coffee, I need the nice fancy creamer. And I also like a little bit of whipped cream and all these kind of things on the coffee. But you can cut off a lot of that and still get your coffee taste. Okay? Anyone else with a comment? Guys, help us welcome Reese Charles to membership. So most of you guys, you know, morning lemon, hot water, night as well. Yes, and at night, guys, if you have to drink something after 7. Oh, another thing, if you're new that we didn't mention, that you have to eat whatever you need to eat before 7. After 7, no eating for this week. After 7 p.m., no eating, but you can drink tea, okay? And you can drink it, but without sugar. That's what I forget to mention. Yes, you can add a little bit of honey to the coffee and cinnamon powder. That's another thing that is good for speeding up metabolism, guys, is cinnamon, okay? And it's good for other things too, but a little dash of it in your coffee or your tea or even just your little hot water will help to speed up your metabolism. Next time we're on, we're going to talk about some, you know, little additives that you can use to help to speed up your weight loss, like, you know, things that like the cinnamon, things like ginger, things like even garlic and the lemon tea. Next time we're on, we're going to come with a list and we're going to share some of these little tips that you can add. Any more questions, guys? If you have a question, go ahead. Anything, if you're new, you want to be a part of the challenge and you have a question for us, go ahead and ask it now since our time is almost finished. Lucy, some coffee creamer have a lot of sugar, like the fancy liquid creamer French vanilla. Yes, yes, yes. And that is why you got to turn it over. You got to turn it over because it's loaded with sugar. Even your soy milk that you're buying, like if you like trying to eat healthy and all of that, and you go and okay, you're gonna go with soy milk, you're cutting out dairy and all of that, turn over the box and look, it do have sugar, okay? Especially if you buy the one with vanilla flavor, it have sugar, so you gotta be very, very careful. You have to be very careful because it's sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar that you're adding to these things. So be mindful of that. Count the sugar content. Okay, all right, and let's see. I only use creamer, no sugar, and that is from Jill. Titi, I bought some stevia to use for my tea, so I won't use honey. It was terrible. I just drink it with. Oh, all right. So somebody's talking about stevia that they're not liking the taste. Now, when you're using the stevia, you only need 1 pack, okay? And the honest truth is, I don't like it either because to me, it have a little bitter taste. It has a little taste. I am a Splenda girl. I prefer to use my Splenda. However, I had stopped using Splenda totally and use a brown sugar, okay? I use the brown sugar, just a little top of the brown sugar instead of using the Splenda or the stevia. But the honest truth is, both stevia and Splenda is designed to not act on the blood sugar level. So if you have certain consideration going on, then those are really good for you to use instead of sugar. Okay, so we're not going to get in that because we don't want, you know, the system to think we're giving advice, and that's why I don't call certain D words and stuff like that. But yes, a little brown cane sugar when you need, you know, is not bad. Just don't over pour. Some people, the problem with sugar for a lot of us, like, you know, if you're drinking the tea and, you know, you want a little sweet taste, you don't know how to control the amount of sugar that you throw in it. Okay, but you can spice, flavor up your tea with the lemon or mint sprig or stuff like that. Can give your tea a nice little flavor that eventually you're not gonna really miss not having sugar in it. Okay, all right, Kay Campbell, they are both bitter. See what I mean? Tonight I promise you guys no more coffee for me. All right, Jill, try what? Extidal for sugar. Okay, that's another thing. That is that the new leaf thing that, anyway, I'm not sure if that's what it is for the sugar. Lucy, brown sugar is better because no artificial sugar, deaden the taste bud, and the apparatime in saccharine is known to cause. Okay. I wasn't even gonna go there. I was gonna go there, and yes, they talk about it a lot. However, you know, if you really do your research and the percentage amount is really not bad for the system. The problem is when I'm trying to be very, you know, if you notice I didn't read some of the things, I'm trying not to, because we're not giving advice and we don't want them to think that we're giving advice about certain things or consideration. However, the problem is if you buy, let's say, Splendor, right? A pack of Splendor in your tea. By right, you shouldn't be having more than one Splendor per day. And the reason I'm saying that, I did my research because I told you I was a Splendor girl, and that issue came up where they were saying that, you know, it's give you this, give you that, blah, blah, blah. When you do the research, the percentage amount that is in there, which is the additives, that is, it's actually made from the Splendor that is made from cane sugar. The Stevia is made from some plant state, you know, drippings or something like that. But that amount, one pack of Splendor, is not gonna harm you. The problem is many of us, have you ever gone to like the coffee shop and you find some people taking Splendor or Stevia, or they have some other brands, right? And it's 5 packs in a little cup of coffee like this, 5 packs. That is where the problem comes. If you have to take any form of a sugar substitute, and you have to use like 5 packs, get a teaspoon of sugar. If you have to use 5 packs or even 4 packs of any form of a sweetener in your coffee or tea or drink, use a teaspoon of sugar instead, because that's just where it comes in. It's no good. It's too much. It's only made to use 1 pack for 6 to 8 ounces of liquid. So you guys know what I'm talking about. And how many of you on here cannot, if you do Splendor or Stevia or any of these sweetened, cannot do just 1 pack? A lot of you might. I used to do 2 Splendor in my coffee, like 2 Splendor, till I cut down to 1 after I did my research and all of that. Now I'm doing brown sugar, okay? So be mindful of those things. Bambi, love your approach. I cut the sugar in my coffee, incorporating more veggie. I still bake myself a fresh homemade chocolate chip cookie at night. Now I can do that without really feeling guilty. And that's exactly what I'm saying. You know, you don't want to deprive yourself, other than that you're all going to fall off track. And the reason why we are this size is because we all fall off track. So we're trying to build this thing where little by little, and the group thing that we're doing actually help, because every other day when you come on, you're motivated to, even if you mess up, to start all over again. All right, so Joy, I don't take sugar, but when I'm baking, I use stevia or ripe banana. All right, and Cara, green tea with caradon cardamom is delicious, and that is a spice that give it a nice little flavor. So try to substitute things, guys, and just make it your own. But definitely, guys, do not fall off track. Keep doing what you're doing. Just half the amount. Half the amount. Drink your water, guys. Drink your water. Try to walk. Try to run. Try to walk around the house. Or if you are a person that work out. Okay? It's just, if you have stairs, you live in a building, just take the stairs and go down to the first floor and come back up. Like twice, depending on what floor. If you live on floor 1, though, then you definitely need to do it a couple of times. But let's say you live on the 3rd floor at least, or the 5th floor, then just do the stairs up and down. That is a way. As a matter of fact, and this has been in the news recently, where the best exercise that anyone can do is stair climbing. The best exercise that anyone can do is stair climbing. So if you have access to stairs, just walk up and down the stairs. You're working out your entire body. A lot of us think that you have to have equipment to work out. And most of the workout session that I'm going to be doing with you guys is not going to be no equipment. That means wherever you're sitting, when I'm going to be doing it, you can just get up and do, follow and do whatever you can do. No weights, no machine, no nothing. Just us using our body to work out. And I'm looking forward, and those are going to start next week, guys. So come prepare. Some of the evening, instead of doing, the sitting down here talking to you, I'm actually going to be working out, and you guys can follow along on the live. Okay, guys? So that's my time for tonight. We're coming back. This is going to be a clash because tonight is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday, and then we have our Sunday show. So I'm wondering if I should just come on Sunday, or do I need to do 2 shows on Sunday? Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think I should come on tomorrow and not do Sunday night? But then we have to do Tuesday, which then Monday. All right, so we'll still do Sunday. After the show, we do a quick after the show for Sunday. So Sunday, we're coming back to catch up, and then we won't come back until Tuesday. When we come on Tuesday, you guys are going to come with your weight. So you're going to come on Tuesday, and you're going to make sure you take your weight on Tuesday, and then we're going to discuss how many pounds we lose for the first week. And then on Tuesday, we're going to add stuff to help us to further lose the 10 pounds in 30 days. I'm all geared up. I'm excited. Like, I'm looking at my face like, oh, my face is thin already. Like, I can't wait. I haven't been this excited about anything, to be honest, for a long time as I'm excited about this weight loss challenge. Yes, I am really excited. And I'm so excited because I know we're going to get result, like really result. We might start out, a little slow, and people might think that, oh, it's a little slow, but this is going to be big, and I could feel it. It's going to be big because we're going to be losing weight, and we're going to be feeling good, and we're going to be making videos and showing off ourselves, and a lot of good things is coming. And you're going to see the crowd coming very soon when our results start to, be out there. All right, Lucy, what is stevia plant? Stevia is a plant, okay, good, native to South America, part of the sunflower family, and its leaves are naturally sweet. In fact, the indigenous people of Peru, of Paraguay, I've been there, used to chew them for their sweet taste and use them to naturally sweeten beverage. The leaf of the stevia plant contains sweet tasting component, and that is Lucy sharing with you guys what stevia is. And stevia is pretty, I'm not gonna say pretty new, because like say the American market, stevia is now run about 10 years old. I mean, time flies so fast that I might be wrong, but it's somewhere around there. Splenda was around before stevia, and then after Splenda, then comes stevia, and then they come with, like the more agave and all of these kinds of things. And how do I know these things? Because, I told you guys I was crazy about anything weight loss. Okay, all right, guys, my time is up. So we're coming back Sunday for our Sunday chit chat, and we're coming back Sunday night right after Sunday chit chat to discuss our workout, and make sure you guys, when I come on Sunday, it means that you only have Sunday and Monday before weigh in. Sunday and Monday before weigh-in. It also would be nice if you guys have any clippings of your weigh-in, that when I come on, I could also show the clippings from my iPad to some of you guys out there to see the weigh-in. So if you can tape that, just a little thing, and send it not more than like 30 seconds, and send it to my email, then we could actually show some of the weigh-ins. I am going to be showing my weigh-in, my first weigh and my second weigh on Tuesday. So thank you all for watching, guys. It's way past eating time. No eating time, so nobody should be going to eat now. Water, of course, you can drink water if you didn't finish your water, or you can have some tea. Okay, guys, have a good night. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you to all the members, and welcome our new members and all our subscribers. I love you guys. Just keep doing it, guys. If you want it really, really bad, like how I want it really, really bad, then you're going to do what you need to do. Okay, guys? Be good to yourself, and I'll see you. Actually, it was saccharine in the 70s, then Splenda in the 80s, 90s, and Stevia in the 90s, 2000. Yeah, so definitely the Splenda saccharine. Yes, that was what they were called. I forget about that. What they used to call that brand again? Sweet and Low. Yeah, Sweet and Low. Sweet and Low was first, and then you get Splenda, and then finally you get Stevia, and then they cut all of that, which like they put it in the back burner, and then they come with like sugar in the raw, and you know, a lot of brown sugar and all of that thing going. All right, guys, so we're just talking about sweetener, and don't forget, guys, to play your Zen meditation music or rock and roll loud and dance in your kitchen like no one is watching. And I'm very, very good at that, guys. Very, very good at that. I like to dance. And when we plan, listen to this carefully, guys. When we plan our cruise, when all of this is over, hopefully, when all of this is over, guys, I was hoping that we could have something like that this year or so, but I don't see it happening this year because of what is going on. But when all of this is over and we have our Khichibeauty cruise, then you guys, and I'm throwing it out there in the universe, guys, because I've had this thing in my mind for so long, but now even more that we're having this group and all of that, it's, there. But we can't go nowhere. We can't do nothing right now. But when all of this is over, we going to be having a cruise, guys. And I know you guys going to remind me. We're going to have a cruise, and we're all going to get together, and we're going to just dance like we're in our kitchen, like no one is watching. So be good to yourself, guys. And then that's the time we want to see you guys modeling your swimsuit and all of that good stuff. So Khichibeauty cruise, yes, guys, that's coming up. Hopefully it could materialize next year. Hopefully, guys. And you guys know the only obstacle that we have. The only obstacle that we have is the COVID. Okay, the COVID. So we got to ride with the tides, and see what's going on. But yes, that is something that we're definitely going to be having and looking forward to. Some of you beautiful ladies, joining the cruise and stuff like that. But fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. Who we didn't see on the show today? Magdalene, and we didn't see Jason. Let's see on the top of the hour. Yeah, Magdalene and Jason is missing tonight. Anyway, guys, my time is up. Thank you so much, Lucy. What time is it for you now, Lucy? 5 o'clock? It's 5:45. Lucy, you could still eat. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Sunday. Support the channel by watching the videos that we post daily. And I'm going to be getting in touch with all the members tomorrow morning. So look out on community for the posting for all the members. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you soon. Remember, work out. No eating after 7, half the amount you normally eat, half the amount you normally drink where sweet drinks is concerned. Drink 32 ounces of water and try to get some rest. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.